So it's approaching 8 o'clock on a Tuesday evening and I'm just about to drive down to my hometown of Colchester to join a group of guys for a 10k run. A friend of mine is one of these guys taking on the challenge known as the Run the Cities Challenge, where they're doing a 10k in every city in the UK, and there's 55 of them apparently. I didn't know that. It's going to be one hell of a challenge, running 40 kilometers every day and having to do all the traveling in between. So for example, today they started in Canterbury, they then went to Southend, they've just finished their run now in Chelmsford, and now they're driving to Colchester to do the final leg of day 4. And they're also raising money for Men's Prostate Cancer UK, which is a great cause. I believe one of the guys actually lost their dad recently to prostate cancer, which is why the group of them have come together and are doing this great challenge. Truly inspirational stuff, and I'm really looking forward to joining them this evening. I'm going to take my camera along and try and document a little bit of this evening's run. It is getting dark here now in the UK, so I'm not sure how the footage will turn out, but I'll try and capture some of their inspiring story so far. They're also doing a fundraiser via Just Giving, which I'm going to leave in the link in the description. So if you feel inclined to donate, having heard a little bit more about their story this evening, then yeah, show your appreciation, donate to them. I think at the point of recording, they've got around £7,500 and they're trying to hit a target of 10,000, which I think they're going to smash. And hopefully with the support of this YouTube channel, we can get them another 10,000, you know? But anyway, I'm going to join them now and see what their story is all about. So I just arrived at the Colchester United Stadium, which is where the run starts. I was just thinking on the way down, 40 kilometers a day. I don't think I could do that even as a slightly more experienced runner. I know these guys are sort of very new to running in terms of just keeping fit. So take on a challenge like this is no joke. It's how much is it? 7 times 40, that's 280 kilometers a week. That's crazy. But yeah, I'm about to join the guys now. There's also a football match happening this evening as well, so you might hear a little bit of that in the background, but yeah, I'm well excited for this. Should be a good laugh. Nice to meet you, Sam. Hello, mate. I'm Alex. Hi, Alex. How you doing? Nice to meet you, mate. We'll get it. You Tom, by the way?
I am.
Hi, nice to meet you, Ben.
Good to meet you, mate. How you doing?
Yeah, good, thanks. What's going on here then, behind the scenes?
I'm just setting a nice timer to take a nice picture so I can do a nice Instagram post later.
Beautiful.
After a nice slow run.
It worked. There we go, beautiful.
Stunning.
And we're off. Let's go, lads. Okay, so we're currently 3.95 kilometers into the run, averaging about 7:30 per kilometer pace. Some of the boys are struggling with a bit of chafing. Some of them are even struggling to eat between the runs because there's just not quite enough time to get a proper bit of food down. So yeah, we're gonna get this one done. Probably finish up about 9:15, 9:30. We're just going up Balkan Hill now, which is the hardest part of this run. But they're doing well so far. Inspiring stuff. A lot of these guys are very much recreational runners. And they're taking on this challenge of 40 kilometers a day, which is, yeah, impressive. There we go, lap 4, 7:57. Right, I better catch up and get left behind. Here we are, the best part of Colchester, Colchester High Street. How are we getting on?
Those food smells are killing us off, mate, but
Yeah.
we're good.
Just gone
Ready
past
for a
the kebab
pizza later.
shop.
We're about the halfway point now, I think.
Just about, yeah.
Yeah. 5 more kilometres to go and then we can get some food and bed.
Coming up to the 7k mark. How are you getting on, mate?
Oh, feeling fresh. Somebody just said that was it for the incline. Now we're on an incline, so.
Oh no, unfortunately, I don't think that's true.
Someone's trying to just feed me lies.
It's all uphill now.
That's exactly what I wanted. Work out a 10k route for half. You try it every year. Never work out where you finish. Nearly there.
Nearly there, mate.
200 metres left.
Last kilometre of the day.
Day 4 done.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
so much.
Well done, guys. We'll follow it on Instagram.
Well done, mate. Good job.
Cheers, James. Oh, thank you, mate. Cheers.
Really good.
Thank you for coming down.
Good job,
Thank you, mate. Good to see you again.
So I'm Tom Vosper. We've been running 40 kilometres a day at the moment, as we're going to be running 550 kilometres in 16 days. So running 10 kilometres in all 55 English cities to raise money for Prostate Cancer UK.
And we're centering all of that around the football stadiums of every city in a bid to kind of get a bit of a community vibe, you know, get people around and talking about the challenge. And as Tom said, raising as much money as possible for Prostate Cancer UK. I think it's been fairly successful so
we're
far.
doing very well at the moment. I think we're on over 7.5k at the moment.
Wow, that's
on the
amazing.
giving page, which we set a target of 10 grand, and we've still got, 12 days left. We're only a quarter of the way through at the moment. So I'm really hoping that we're going to exceed that 10 grand. That would be insane. That would be so good.
And today marks 160 kilometres. That's 100 miles. How are the legs feeling at the moment?
I think they could be worse, to be honest. We've got a few aches and pains, as you'd expect, but nothing in the terms of major catastrophes injury-wise. So fingers crossed that holds, and the blister plasters will be getting slapped on with more regularity, but so far so good.
Yeah.
And what about fueling? How are you fueling between the runs and then after the runs in the evening? Gone 9 o'clock?
Well. If I'm honest. We had to make an emergency stop at a Burger King on the way for this run for some fries and onion rings is what I got, which I'm not sure is the best, best diet for someone to do a 10k. But apart from that, we've got lots of meal replacement things. We've been lucky enough to get some stuff from My Protein, who've donated different bits and bobs, so we've been getting through those, really chowing them down. But yeah, it's just like you say, it's just getting in anything you can when you can, and obviously between the cities we're driving in a motorhome, which has really been very, very kindly donated to us from Bailey of Bristol. So at the moment we're all sort of packing into there and really trying to eat as much and drink as much in between all the cities.
Yeah.
Great. And what's the why behind this challenge? Obviously 55 cities, 10k in each. What's the purpose behind all of this?
Yeah, so it's absolutely Tom's brainchild.
No, don't fully blame me. Go on.
I was just the first person that said yes to it, basically.
There we go.
No, but Tom lost his dad a few years ago to cancer, and they, did a little bit of touring of different football stadiums previously, and ticked off as many as they could. So it's a bit of a nod to that, and an ode to that, to hopefully get around as many as we can in these next 2 weeks. And like I said, I think that one of the indirect benefits of this is getting the community around us and people like yourself and anyone else to join in, because I think compounded, it's obviously a bit of a monumental task, but when it's broken up, it's still pretty accessible, and people can join in as and where they can. So that's a bit of the why behind what we're doing.
Great. And finally, where can people follow you guys, follow the journey, and if they want to get involved in, maybe if you're coming to their city, where can they follow along?
So we're on Instagram and TikTok, both with the same username, so it's run_the_cities, and then we're raising money on Just Giving. So if you go to justgiving.com, search Run the Cities, you'll see us at the top. We've got a sort of a blue sort of banner with the name of it all on there. So if you want to follow along, please follow the Instagram and the TikTok. And then if you want to donate, please head over to Just Giving. And honestly, every single donation is absolutely incredible. It's so important, makes everything worthwhile, makes these blisters I've got on my toes at the moment worthwhile, the aches and pains in my calves. So yeah, that's kind of why.
Lovely. And the final 10k is in Norwich. Do you want to just let the people know when that is? Maybe we can get a big group out in Norwich for that one.
Yeah, I mean, it would be ideal. So it's going to be 4 p.m. at Carrow Road. For those of you that know Norwich, we'll finish at the Forum, which is sort of in the centre. So it'll be a lovely sort of snaky 10k route. We want as many people there as possible. I think we've got a relatively big group at the moment, but we want to make it as big as possible, get as many people involved. It's a Sunday afternoon. What else is anyone going to be doing apart from wanting to run a 10 kilometres at a very slow pace with us? I mean, we don't smell too bad just yet. And then of course there'll be the celebratory drinks at a pub nearby. So it won't just be a case of grueling up some hills. And
what was the date for that?
That is, the 29th of September.
29th.
Yeah.
Lovely, guys. Well, I think what you're doing is incredible, and I wish you best of luck. We're only on day 4, so you've got 12 days left to go, but I hope it goes as well as tonight has. So cheers, guys. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, mate. Really appreciate it. Cheers. Thank you.
So there we go, just finished the 10k with the guys. some inspiring stuff. I think we did the 10k tonight in about an hour and 11 minutes, so around 7-minute kilometre pace, and we've timed it perfectly for the end of the football match here at Col U, which I believe they won, so hopefully the supporters are in good spirits. But yeah, what an incredible cause. It's actually a 16J challenge. I think in the introduction I said it was over the course of a month, so even more impressive. 550 kilometers in 55 cities over 16 days. So yeah, if you've been inspired by this story, head down to the Just Giving link in the description. And also, if you want to head to Norwich for their final challenge on the 29th of September, then I'm hoping to be there myself, and there'll be a big crowd of people all raising money for Prostate Cancer UK. So yeah, thanks again for watching. Aspire to run, run to inspire, and we'll see you again soon.